Ladies and gentlemen, could you please direct your attention to the center of the field as we welcome Ashley Delfer, catering director from Chick-fil-A. In addition to Homecoming Week, this week is also the third annual rivalry at Chick-fil-A. Students from Lakewood Ranch and Red River spent a hard-earned night this week on uncooled chicken sandwiches and chicken wings. All in an attempt to win a stuffed cow and a generous check donation, of course. Recompense will receive $500, and the winning school will receive 20% of the proceeds brought in by that school this week. Will Lakewood Ranch bring home their first cow? Or will it be a three-peat for the Pirate Nation? Let's find out.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a beautiful night here at the river. I'm Harry Lavisa alongside Grant Allen, as always. And Grant, we got what a matchup. District 7A matchup between our division rivals to the east, Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. Now, Grant, tell us a little bit about the matchup.
Well, this is a very important game for both teams. Playoff positioning is key with the new playoff system. Every game matters, but this one has to matter a little bit more for the Pirates, the bitter cross-the-street rivals.
Of course, now Brayton River has to rely on their playmaker on offense. Knowledge McDaniels.
Yeah, Knowledge McDaniel has had an excellent season so far. Through 5.5 total games, he has 108 total yards, with 622 of those being receiving and the rest being rushing yards, and has 9 total touchdowns.
All right, well, he had 3 against Palmetto and about 2 against Sarasota. We're expecting Knowledge to have a big night here against our division rivals to the east, Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. And as you are watching on the screen, Brayton River has once again regained Clumpy, the Chick-fil-A mascot thing we competed against the Lakewood Ranch for, and we have won it for the 3rd year in a row. I'm Harry Lavisa alongside Grant Allen. We're going to take a short commercial break. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Braden River. And now I'm going to turn it over to public address announcer Mr. Nelson for tonight's national anthem.
I'd also like to take this time to present tonight's officials. Referee General Manager, umpire Kevin Wilson, linesman Mike Coker, linesman Steve Patterson, back judge Scott Ames, and clock operator Steve Osborne. Our own Colin will receive the ball to start tonight's game.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Braden River. Harry Loviso alongside Grant Allen. Braden River and Lakewood Ranch taking the fields now, and we are almost ready for football, Grant. Good rivalry game tonight. Lakewood Ranch, Braden River. Last 3 meetings, Braden River has dominated Lakewood Ranch, beating them tremendously over the last 3 years, and we're expecting a shootout here at the River tonight.
Yes, in the last 3 meetings, Braden River has won by a combined score of 93-13, including a 31-7 victory over the Mustangs last year. They'll be looking for another repeat performance and going for a 4th straight win against the crosstown rivals.
All right, folks. Looks like Lakewood Ranch has elected to receive the ball. Braden River will defer to the second half. And we are ready for football here at Braden River. Brett Toma ready to kick it off. And here comes the kickoff, and we are underway here, rivalry week here at the River. And Lakewood Ranch takes it out, breaks left, takes a few tackles, and brought down by the secondary defense of Braden River. And here comes Lakewood Ranch, the offense.
So Lakewood Ranch will start on about their own 23-yard line. And it looks like the Braden River defense is ready to go, already out on the field, getting their signs from Coach Bradley. And here comes the Mustang offense.
All right, the Mustangs are led by number 5, Justin Curtis, senior. And here's the snap, gives it to his running back, goes up the middle, but taken down by the Braden River defense for a gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, that looked like number 11, Mason Fisher, their starting running back. Just a small little carry there for 2 yards. Just a little halfback ISO with the fullback blocking for him up the middle. And here they come with the second down.
Here comes the second down for the Mustangs. 2nd and 5 on the Braden River 20. And here comes and stop up the middle. Another run by number 11, Mason Fisher. Will gain about maybe 3 yards on the play.
There's a really nice tackle there by number 20, Taylor Pelikowski from his linebacker position. Similar play to the last play. He recognized it early, was able to go in and make the tackle on Fisher. And here he comes 3rd down.
3rd and short for Lakewood Ranch in the offense.
And again, they stay with the same personnel, 2 wide receivers to the left, a fullback, and in. And looks like we got a flag on the field.
Flag on the play. Looks like somebody was offsides.
And that is going to be a 1st down for Lakewood Ranch.
False start on Braden River. It will give Lakewood Ranch a 1st down. Now, Grant, what is the key for the game for the Braden River on defense?
Well, we just saw one of them limit penalties. They didn't do a very good job of it on that play. Penalties are always killer to any team. But I think also one of the big keys is stopping the run. Lakewood Ranch has a really ground-oriented attack, as you see there. And did a good job of it on that play. Number 9, Jesse Joseph, coming up and making a tackle in the backfield.
Big sack by the Braden River defense. And the Braden River defense led by senior, number 25, Chase Kickoff. He's been leading the Pirates with tackles this season.
Yes, Chase Kickoff has been absolutely sensational this year. He's been getting around just about anybody who blocks him. He's in the quarterback's face all the game, wreaking havoc out there. There he is down at the right side of your screen.
Here's 2nd down. Curtis keeps him himself, looks for a receiver. Incomplete. intended for number 34 of Lakewood Ranch, Chase Sharp.
Yeah, we got the Chase Sharp is a linebacker, but he was used as a fullback on that play. It wasn't for a lack of hands. It wasn't really a great throw by quarterback Justin Curtis. And here comes third down for Lakewood Ranch.
Third and long for Lakewood Ranch. Justin Curtis and the Lakewood Ranch offense bringing them out on the field on this crucial third down for them on their opening drive.
And we got single back again under center with 2 wide receivers to the right and 1 wide receiver isolated to the left. And we got another offsides. Oh, I think we got a false start, actually.
Waiting on the call by the officials.
Here. And that is going to be a false start.
Looks like it's going to back Lakewood Ranch up 5 yards. Will be third and long for Lakewood Ranch. Here comes Justin Curtis for the Lakewood Ranch offense. Has his running back in the backfield with him.
Pirates got 7 defenders in the box and 1 safety deep.
Here's the snap. Looks for a receiver downfield. Has him. And huge hit by number 10 of Braden River.
There was a huge hit there by number 18, Javerin Burks, but it's a nice catch by that Lakewood tight end there to get the first down for Lakewood, and they're going to keep this drive moving into Pirate territory.
Into Pirate territory for Lakewood Ranch. Justin Curtis is driving for Lakewood Ranch. Waiting on a call. All right, here comes Curtis out of the huddle. That's his running back in the backfield. 2 wide receivers outside.
And Lakewood Ranch again going with the I formation with the fullback.
Under the gun, fakes it to
pass.
And just huge sack by Braden River. Looks like it was number 51 for Braden River.
Luke Reeves, nice play there on the triple option. It looked like he faked it to the fullback and looked like he was maybe going to pitch it to his running back there, but Curtis decided to take it himself, or maybe he wasn't, but Luke Reeves was in there in a hurry, didn't even give him a chance to do much of anything.
Looks like he'll bring up a 2nd and 11 for Lakewood Ranch. I formation for Lakewood Ranch.
And he's got 2 wide receivers split out right. Braden River ready to stop the run.
Gives it to his running back, and no gain on the play. We'll bring up 3rd and long for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Braden River defense done a nice job so far on the early downs, keeping Lakewood behind the sticks. And let's see if they can let's see if they can stop them on this 3rd down. They converted a 3rd down and long with a pass to the tight end over the middle last time. Let's see what the Braden River defense calls here.
All right, folks, here comes Justin Curtis on a 3rd and long. 2nd attempt on a 3rd down tonight in his first drive. Here comes in the shotgun. Looks like another flag on the play.
It looks like it's going to be a false start on Lakewood. And that's going to move them back another 5 yards, and it's going to be 3rd and even longer for the Mustangs.
A lot of penalties already in the first half, Grant.
Yeah, this is a very emotional game for all the players. They have a little bit of a nerves, jitters moving on, going on right now. We'll see how that we'll see if that continues as the rest of this game goes on. But right now, once we get past the first quarter, I think that it'll be a little bit more clean from a penalty slate. A lot of nerves going on right now.
All right, folks. Lakewood Ranch coming out of the huddle. A 3rd and a mile for Lakewood Ranch. Ready, Curtis under shotgun.
Braden River looks like they're coming on the blitz.
Here's a snap, high snap. Here comes the blitz, and he fakes it. And looks like he's still on his feet and throws it into nobody, and that will be an incomplete. And that will bring up 4th down for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, that was a really nice play by the Braden River pass rush there. A nice blitz. Looked like number 5, Tyrone Collins, the senior defensive back, was able to get in there and disrupt that play and force him to scramble out of the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open, throws it away, and Tyrone Collins is now back deep to return this punt with number 17, Kyle Goda.
All right, folks. Number 17 for Braden River and number 5, Tyrone Collins out to return this kick. All right, waiting on the punt from Lakewood Ranch. Tyrone Collins waiting for it in the backfield for Braden River. Here's the snap. The kick is on. Bad kick by Lakewood Ranch. It looks like it's just going to fall at about the 31-yard line of Braden River. And that's where Brian Gagg and the Braden River offense will take the field on their opening drive here at Rivalry Week. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Brian Gagg and the Braden River offense coming onto the field to start their first drive of the night.
We got Brian Gagg in the pistol with Deshaun Fenwick behind him.
Here's the Fed, gives it to Deshaun. Deshaun goes up the middle, stays on his feet, gains about 2 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice play by defensive tackle, senior defensive tackle Marcus Guy there for Lakewood Ranch. He got him with the old power rush, a little old bull rush, and was able to disrupt Deshaun's run and make him have to fall forward for a minimal gain.
All right, folks, that'll bring up 2nd and 7 for Braden River. Brian Gagg has Deshaun in the backfield. Knowledge McDaniels on the left. Cameron Kreutz on the right.
We got Kuntz in the slot here. And looks like...
Here's the snap. Passes it to Deshaun. Deshaun has a huge hole, but the Lakewood Ranch defense closes it pretty quick.
Yeah, Lakewood Ranch with a nice tackle there of the tacklers there. Jackson Dunlap looked like the first to get in there from his linebacker spot.
We'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for Braden River. Here's a snap. Gagg in the shotgun. Now Deshaun Fenwick in the backfield. Here's a snap. Keeps it himself. Looks for receiver downfield. Heaves it. The Cravon Kreutz wide open and completes the pass. And he's still on his feet, but stumbles. And that will be a 1st and goal for Braden River. What a catch by Cameron Kreutz.
Cravon Kuntz with a nice over-the-shoulder catch there. Brian Gagg threw a pretty decent ball there, but looked like he threw it a little bit of an overthrow for Cravon Kuntz there, but he was able to reach out, but fortunately for him, he lost his balance and stumbled. But nonetheless, a great catch, and that is a huge chunk play for Braden River. That'll get them inside the red zone.
That will get Braden River inside the red zone on a 1st and goal. Here comes, gives it to Knowledge. Knowledge breaks a few tackles, and he's still on his feet. And he heads right to the goal line. Looks like he's just going to be just short. We'll bring up 2nd and goal for Braden.
Knowledge McDaniel adding to his already impressive total for the season on yardage, looking for possibly his 10th touchdown of the year. Also, senior running back Deshaun Fenwick has also had a spectacular year. He's going to be looking for his 9th touchdown of the season on this drive here. Let's see if Braden River gives him the ball.
Looks like it'll bring up 1st and goal for Braden River. Brian Gagg in the offense, ready for it. Gives it to Deshaun. Deshaun goes up the middle and looks like he's in there for a Braden River touchdown. 2-yard run to Deshaun Fenwick gets Braden River on the board, 6-0 with 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
Well, that's a textbook drive by Braden River there. On the 3rd down, you got the big chunk play to wide receiver Cravon Kuntz, and Deshaun Fenwick, your star senior running back, runs it in. Touchdown.
All right, folks, here comes Brett Toma on for the extra point. He missed one at Sarasota, was blocked, and this one heads up through the pipes. Will bring Braden River's total score to 7-0 with 6 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 1st quarter. This is PNSN Sports. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Braden River gets on the board with a 2-yard run touchdown by Deshaun Fenwick. And here comes Brett Toma to kick the ball away to give it to Lakewood to start their 2nd drive of the night. And here's the kick. Great kick by Brett Toma. We'll throw it down to number 1 for Lakewood. And looks like he is still on his feet. Number 3 for Lakewood, sorry. And stopped by the Braden River secondary.
So Lakewood is going to start with a little bit better field position than their 1st drive. They were able to advance the ball past midfield, but their drive stalled after a few penalties and a very 3rd and long, and a great play by the Braden River pass rush.
Lakewood Ranch will start at about the 25-yard line. This is PNSN Sports. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Here comes Justin Curtis on his second drive of the night for Lakewood Ranch. Ended in a 3-and-out for Lakewood Ranch.
And we got Lakewood Ranch in the shotgun with running back, number 11, Nathan Fisher, right next to him. And it looks like he's changing the play here.
In the shotgun with his running back in the backfield. Here's a snap. Gives it to his running back. Heads out to the right side. And looks like he will be taken down behind the line. It will be about a second and 11 for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, that was a really nice play by the Braden River defense there. Had a host of defenders swarming the ball carrier on that outside sweep, it looked like, there from Lakewood Ranch. And they did not allow Mason Fisher to get to the edge, which allowed them to make the tackle behind the line.
All right, folks, here comes their second and 13 for Lakewood Ranch. Curtis in the shotgun. With his right,
stacking the box, expecting another run here.
One-on-one coverage with the wide receivers.
Noah Fine and Chase Kickoff look like they're ready to rush.
In the back, and keeps it himself. Curtis, but the blitz coming, and looks like he's scrambling, passes it into double coverage, and it will be incomplete. It will bring up a 3rd and long again for Lakewood Ranch. Their third and long tonight.
And he's looking for junior wide receiver Cooper Corley on that play. Was unable to connect with them, but another great job by the Braden River pass rush to disrupt Justin Curtis and make him scramble out the pocket. And a good job also by the Braden River defensive backs on that coverage. No one was really open in that play.
All right, that'll bring up a 3rd and 14 for Lakewood Ranch. Here's the snap. High snap. Takes it out. Rolls left. Here comes the blitz by Braden River, and we'll just throw it right out of bounds. That will be a 3-and-out for Lakewood Ranch.
That was a very obvious throwaway there by Justin Curtis. Almost hit one of our Braden River Black Pearls over there. He's got to watch that throw.
That will bring up a 4th down for Lakewood Ranch. We'll bring on the punt team. And looks like number 17, Robbie Goecker, and number 5, Tyrone Collins, ready to receive the kick. Just receive the punt.
And the Braden River defense with a nice stop, getting the Braden River offense back out on the field to try and see if they can increase this lead.
Here's the snap. The punt is up. Good punt by the Lakewood Ranch punter. And it looks like they'll just let it down. And good field position by the punt. He'll head about midfield. Had a weird bounce on a punt.
Yeah, that was looked like it was going to be a really nice punt for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. Had really nice hang time, but had a lot of backspin on it. It looked like it had advanced forward from about 7 to 8 yards from where it originally hit the field.
Huge break by the Pirates will start their drive in Lakewood Ranch territory.
And Coach Sanders and Coach Lacey, offensive coaches, huddling at their Pirates here, telling them exactly what he wants from this drive.
Now, Coach Lacey, he was featured in yesterday's commercial for the live stream. The legend himself. He's been at Braden River since school was open. He's been the wide receivers coach when the program was open. So once again, here comes Gag. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Blitz coming by Lakewood Ranch. Taking some himself. It looks like he'll gain about 5 yards on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Braden River.
Yeah, it was a nice job by Gag there on the little scramble. The Lakewood Ranch defenders were closing in on that one, so he was able just to scramble away, do a little spin move, and gain 5 yards. A solid gain on 1st down.
Looks like he'll bring up 2nd and 5 for Braden River. Brian Gag, he had a breakout game last week at Sarasota, his old alma mater, scoring 3 touchdowns. And possibly he could match that score tonight. Passes to Cravon Kreutz, and we'll get the 1st down.
Cravon Coons with a really nice move after the catch. It was sophomore defensive back Sammy Benguzzi in coverage, but he had no idea where Cravon went. He had him looking around in circles on that one. Well, really nice move by Coons.
That'll be a Braden River 1st down on about the 37-yard line. Here's the snap. Fake. He fakes it to Cameron White, and Cameron White barrels down the field, and it will gain about 20 yards on the play. We'll bring up another first down for Braden River.
Yeah, even though it was a blowout against Sarasota last week, Brain River really missed Cameron White and his burst and acceleration, running that little inside zone, as you can see there. When he gets into the hole, there's not a lot of people that are going to be able to catch up with him.
Will be a Brain River first down. Here's a snap. Gag keeps himself, passes to Knowledge. Knowledge breaks a few tackles, still on his feet, and walks right into the end zone for another Brain River touchdown.
Oh, it's a short little bubble screen out to your best playmaker, Knowledge McDaniel. He does the rest and makes a man miss, and that's going to extend Brain River's lead to 13-0, pending this Brett Toma extra point.
Great play by Knowledge McDaniels. Knowledge McDaniels is on track this season to break 1,000 yards receiving this year. He was at 808 to start off the game tonight, and he is continuing to that threshold. And the extra point is good. Brain River extends their lead over Lakewood Ranch, 14-0, with 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Welcome back to the River, folks. Brain River extends their lead over Lakewood Ranch, 14-0, on a pass to Knowledge McDaniels, and his first touchdown of the night for Knowledge.
And the Brain River crowd getting pumped up for this kick. They have to be happy with the way their Pirates have played so far.
And here's the kick by Brett Toma, another great kick. We'll pass it out to number 3 for Lakewood Ranch, and he will take it out, and he breaks a few holes, but clobbered at about the 26-yard line. Sorry, 26-yard line by the Brain River defense. And that's where Justin Curtis will start his third drive of the night for Lakewood Ranch.
That looked like a big hit there from number 13, Terrell Thomas, a senior defensive back who's played well at corner this year. Good to see him coming up and make a tackle on special teams. Coaches always love special teams.
All right, here comes the Lakewood Ranch offense back out onto the field. Now they've had one successful drive tonight. They had a third down conversion on their first drive, but went 4 and out after that. And on their second 2, they went 3 and out. So hopefully the Lakewood Ranch wants to change that luck right here. Here's the snap by Curtis, gives it to his running back. And gets up the hole, looks like he'll gain at least 1 or 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, it's another run, looked like a little bit of an inside zone, a little bit to the left side of the field. And that was just a short gain there for Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch has not had much success on the early down so far. And they really like to run the football. And Brain River is not allowing them to do that as of right now. We'll see if that continues.
2nd and 8 for Lakewood Ranch. Under center for Curtis. Gives it to his running back. Has pressure. And looks like he will gain at least maybe 1 or 2 yards on a play. Will bring up about 3rd down for Lakewood Ranch.
You got another 3rd and long here for Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch has not had very much success on the run on 1st or 2nd down. You'd look for that. You think they would try some play action on 1st or 2nd down, gain a few more yards, because they are getting stuffed on just about every play.
All right, folks, I'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch still in the huddle. Curtis has this ready for the snap. Has his running back next to him. 2 wide receivers out to the left side. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Blitzed by the Brain River defense. And almost intercepted by the Brain River defense. It looks like a flag on the play.
Yeah, that was the big defensive end, Taylor Upshaw, who had a pick 6 last week. He looked like to go for his 2nd interception in 2 weeks. And it looks like Chase Kickoff is pointing to a Lakewood Ranch.
Late flag by Brain.
That's going to be a loss of down and a 4th down. And another punt coming for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs.
Now these flags are costing Lakewood Ranch right now. That's why they're down 14-0.
Yeah, so far they've been a lot of 3rd and longs, and they've had penalties that have made it 3rd and even longer.
All right, waiting on the punt here. Oh, looks like. Waiting on the punt by Lakewood Ranch. Once again, Robbie Gogecker and Tyrone Collins in the backfield ready to receive the punt for Braden River. Here's the snap. The punt is up. A little bit of a bad punt.
Kick.
And it looks like it'll play right in front of the press box here at about the 38-yard line. And that's where Brian Gagg and the Braden River offense will start their fourth drive of the night here, folks. Braden River leads it 14-0 here on rivalry week here at Braden River. Welcome back to Braden River. Brian Gagg and the offense ready to take it out here. Here's a snap. Gives it to Deshaun. Deshaun goes up the middle, has a hole, and will be stopped at about the 41-yard line. We'll bring up about 2nd and 6 for Braden River.
Yeah, Lakewood Ranch Mustang number 34, Chase Sharp with the tackle. Coming out of his linebacker spot.
2nd and 6 for Braden River. Has Deshaun in the backfield.
4 wide receivers split out. Looks like he's going deep again.
Keeps it on himself.
Going
Heaves
for Cruz again.
Cravon Cruz in double coverage and has it. And he's still on his feet. And he's in for the touchdown. Another huge reception by Cravon Cruz. And will extend the Braden River lead to 20-0.
This is the second time now that Cravon Kuntz has gone right up the seam, right past those Lakewood Ranch defensive backs. And he was able to get past them relatively easily. And this time, an absolutely beautiful throw by Brian Gagg. Laid it right on him for the touchdown.
Huge touchdown by Cravon Cruz extends the Braden River lead to 20, pending the extra point by number 16, Brett Toma. Here's the punt. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River extends their lead over Lakewood Ranch 21-0 with 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Welcome back to Braden River. Braden River had the commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch in the first quarter, 21-0. Brett Toma ready to kick on for the kickoff here. And here's the kick. Another fantastic kick by Brett Toma. Will fall at about the goal line and will be taken out by Lakewood Ranch. And Hughes hit by the Braden River secondary. And that will start Lakewood Ranch's drive at about the 20-yard line. Here comes the Lakewood Ranch offense back onto the field. They've been getting shut out by the Braden River defense. They've had three and outs.
And looks like they're gearing up for another run on first down here. And here's the play action.
Here's a snap. And here comes the blitz by Braden River. Gets away from the blitz. Rolls left. Has a receiver downfield. And will be incomplete.
It looked like number 9, Jesse Joseph, who came in there and just barely missed a sack on quarterback Justin Curtis there. It looked like he was looking again for number 81, Cooper Corley, a junior wide receiver.
Will be 2nd and 10 for Lakewood Ranch.
And they're subbing the fullback off of the field, bringing in, it looks like, another wide receiver.
Here comes Lakewood Ranch out of the huddle. In the backfield is his running back. Under center is Curtis. Here's the snap. Gives it to his running back. Has a hole, but stopped by the Braden River defense.
Mason Fisher again stopped by the Pirate defensive line. Coach Bowling's boys doing a great job. Don't you think, Harrison?
I think Coach Bowling's doing a fantastic job. Okay, now Coach Bowling, he did not coach last year for Braden River. He was a dean. He was only restricted to baseball, but now he is back at football where he enjoys it. I talked to him today. He is all excited for this rivalry game, and he has his defensive line all ready, and it is proving it tonight here at Pirate Field.
Extremely impressive so far in this game.
Here's the snap by Curtis. Rolls right. Has a receiver, but incomplete, and will be another 3 and out for Lakewood Ranch.
And Justin Curtis has really struggled so far in this game, whether it's on rollouts, it looks like, or being rushed. He looks like he's always throwing from out the pocket, and he has not been very accurate when doing so.
And now we'll bring on the Lakewood Ranch punt team once again. Once again, Robbie Gogecker and Tyrone Collins ready to receive the punt. And this will put Braden River in good field position either way, how the punt goes. Here's the punt. Punt is up. Kind of a high punt. Looks like it's coming down out of bounds at about the 50-yard line.
Looked like it almost hit one of the offensive linemen there on the Braden River sideline.
For a minute, I thought Coach Lacey was going to go catch that.
Yeah, Coach Lacey, I bet he can still catch it now back in his prime.
All right, and about the 50-yard line is where Lakewood Ranch will Braden River will start their drive with 48 seconds left in the first quarter. All right, here comes Brian Gagg and the Braden River offense onto the field once again. Cravon Kreutz, 2 touchdowns tonight. Knowledge McDaniels, 1. And the man in the backfield has 1 also. Here's the snap, gives it to Deshaun. Deshaun rolls left, still on his feet. And looks like he is heading right for the first down. Looks like he will be just short. We'll bring up a 2nd and short for Braden River.
Nice first down run there by Deshaun Fenwick. Showed a little bit of patience, a little bit of a Le'Veon Bell-esque run there from the star senior running back. And we got a 2nd and short for the Braden River, right where you want to be if you're an offensive coordinator.
Looks like he'll bring up a 2nd and 3 for Brian Gagg in the offense. Has Cameron White on the right side for Braden River.
Yeah, the Lakewood corners are really far off. Looks like a curve route to Cameron White, and there it is.
Catch by White. It looks like he just slips. Looks like he'll get the first down. It looks like a flag on the play.
And it looks like there's going to be a late hit on the Lakewood Ranch safety there, and that looks like it was Sammy Benguzzi, a sophomore defensive back with a mental mistake, diving in late. And that's going to be, I think, 15 yards for the Pirates.
Now, Grant, these are what's costing Lakewood Ranch. These unnecessary penalties. They've had about 3 false start penalties, and now that this is their 2nd late hit penalty.
Yeah, this is it's been not a great showing for the Lakewood Ranch defense so far, or offense, and especially from a discipline standpoint. The coaching staff cannot be happy with the way that goes, and that looks like it's going to take us to the end of the first quarter, folks.
That is the end of the first quarter. Braden River has a commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch, 21-0.
Hey, look at.
Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Coming out of, we start the second quarter play. Braden River has a commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch, 21-0. And Braden River is driving. First and 10 for Braden River. Here comes Gag, rolls
He's
left.
got Kuntz open again.
Now it's wide open, looks like he catches it, and that will bring Braden River once again into the red zone.
And yeah, that was a nice catch there by Niles McDaniel. Looked like Gag had 2 wide receivers open. Looked like Cravon Kuntz could have scrambled in for the touchdown had Gag seen him, but a very successful first down play, and that's going to be first and goal for the Pirates at about the 4-yard line, and we'll see if they can punch it in once again.
First and goal for Braden River. Has Deshaun Fenwick in the backfield.
And Deshaun Fenwick looking for his 10th touchdown of the year, his second of the night. They
Here's the snap.
fake to him.
Keeps
Travis
it.
Tobey is open.
And looks like Travis Tobey heads for the end zone, and he will be in for the Braden River touchdown. Good fake by Brian Gag right there. And gives it we all thought he was giving it to Deshaun, but he fakes it to Travis Tobey, and Travis Tobey heads to the end zone for his first touchdown of the season.
Yeah, it's just that's a very nice and simple play call there by the Braden River offense. Just an easy little play action tight end rollout to the flat. It's very successful. You see it in the NFL and college all the time, and there it goes. It looks like one of the Lakewood Ranch linemen jumped, but no call.
And the kick is no good. But Braden River has a commanding lead over Venice, 27-0, with 11 minutes and 27 seconds left in the second quarter.
Cut them off. So the point is
Here's the kickoff by Brett Toma. Start out that drive. A nice kick by Brett Toma, and it'll be taken out by Lakewood Ranch, and he will head up the middle, right through the center of the pile. It looks like he will start at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, the Braden River offense has scored on all 4 drives so far this game, and Lakewood Ranch has not scored on any drive so far. We'll see if that's going to change here.
They've gone 3 and out on their last 4 drives for Lakewood Ranch. Here's ready for the snap. I formation for Lakewood Ranch. Here's the snap, keeps it himself, fakes it. Here's the snap, gives it, throws it to his tight end, and looks like he will be given the first down. First down, Lakewood Ranch. Their second first down conversion tonight.
Yeah, that was just a little play action there to tight end number 80, Mickey Casarasu.
Here's the snap by Curtis. Gives it to his running back. Looks like he will gain about maybe 4 yards on the play. Will bring up second and about 6 for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, a short run there for Lakewood Ranch. They've had a lot of those tonight. And it looks like we got a second down and 5. That's a little bit more success than they've had so far. And it looks like another I formation. Braden River defense stacking the box.
Wehere's the snap, gives it to his running back, and huge stop by Braden River. And that will be no gain on the play. Will be another 2nd and 5 for We'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Lakewood Ranch.
And it looks like we got a Mustang down in the field there. That looks like number 73 senior offensive lineman Tyler Reich. He looks like he's trying to get up.
We're going to take a short break here. This with 10 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second quarter. This is PSNN Sports. He'll bring up that third down for Lakewood Ranch. Keeps it himself. Has a receiver wide open and will convert the first down. And will first time tonight will head into Braden River territory.
It was a really big chunk play for Lakewood Ranch there. Gained about 20 yards on that third down and medium. And that was just a throw to the flat to number 34, Chase Sharp. Chase Sharp had an open lane. Was able to gain about 20 yards, and Lakewood Ranch moves into Braden River territory.
Will be a first down for Lakewood Ranch. The I formation for Lakewood Ranch. Gives it to his fullback and will power into the pile. Looks like he will gain about 2 yards on the play. Here comes the 2nd and 10 for Lakewood Ranch. Another I formation for Lakewood Ranch.
One wide receiver on each side of him. Braden River defense looks ready to stop the run.
Under center, wild throw, and looks like he'll be caught by number 80, his tight end, and will be converted for another first down for Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch heads deep into Braden River territory.
There was another nice catch there by senior tight end Mickey Kosersuit from his tight end spot. Just ran a little bit of a deep cross, it looked like, across the middle. Braden River had a solid coverage on him, but it was a nice throw by Justin Curtis, and was able to catch it for the first down. And another I formation here. I formation look for Lakewood Ranch.
First down for Lakewood Ranch.
They're changing the play.
Under center is Curtis. Here's the snap. Gives it to his fullback. Fullback powers right through, and he'll gain about 3 yards on the play. We'll bring up a 2nd and 8 for Lakewood Ranch deep in Braden River territory.
Again, another I formation look here for Lakewood Ranch. They've been staying in that formation most of the night.
Here's a snap. Gives it to his running back. Has a hole, but stopped by the Braden River defense. Big hit.
Looks like number 14, Mark Davis, with the hit.
We'll bring up a third and short for Lakewood Ranch.
Looks like it's going to be a 3rd and inches. And now it looks like we're going to have a first down.
Well, looks like they will give Lakewood Ranch a first down. Another first down conversion for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, the Pirate defense has been stuffing Lakewood Ranch on most of their run attempts so far, but they've had some success here on this drive. And also had success in the play action game, which is important if you're going to have a running attack. If you're going to have a strong running attack, play action is very important. Gets those linebackers and safeties peeking in the backfield, allows your wide receivers to be open over the top.
Here's the snap, gives it to his wide receiver, wide open, but drove back by the Braden River secondary.
That was a nice tackle by number 13, Terrell Thomas there. It's a short little 5-yard curl route, but Terrell Thomas was able to read it quickly and make a nice tackle.
Curtis was looking for his receiver, number 3, Josh Roden. Here comes the second and 1 for Lakewood Ranch. High formation for Lakewood Ranch. Curtis getting it, changing the play up. Here's the snap, gives it to his fullback, but the Braden River defense is there to push him back. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, those Pirate defenders down there in the defensive line and the linebackers made a nice wall there.
Looks like they gave them the first down. Another first down conversion for Lakewood Ranch, and that will put them in the red zone.
And Lakewood Ranch only looks like it's going to be about 5 yards away here. And another I formation, expecting another run. Braden River defense looks like they're expecting a run and a play action.
And it looks like a play action, gives it to his tight end, and number 5, Tyrone Collins, ready to stop him. To prevent a touchdown for Lakewood Ranch, will bring up a 2nd and goal for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, just another little fullback flat there from Lakewood Ranch. And Tyrone Collins was able to make a nice tackle from his defensive back spot. He will be heading to Missouri at the end of this school year. 3-star commit to Missouri, committed to them a while ago, actually.
All right, here comes the 2nd and goal for Lakewood Ranch. Gives it to his fullback, and looks like he will power right up to the goal line. It looks like he will be just short.
It looks like Lakewood Ranch is playing a no-huddle approach, probably trying to catch those Pirate defenders out of position. And they are quickly lining up for another snap.
Third and goal. 3rd and goal for Lakewood Ranch. Justin Curtis under center in the I formation. Here's the snap, gives it to his fullback, and the fullback will be, looks like he will be in for the touchdown for Lakewood Ranch. Lakewood Ranch gets on the board on a run to his fullback, number 34 for Lakewood Ranch, Chase Sharp.
And he short little run there. Chase Sharp looking to run off the power row. We found the seam, was able to dive forward and get that touchdown.
He will power into the end zone for Lakewood Ranch's first touchdown of the night. And number 15 for Lakewood Ranch, Travis Friedman on for the kick. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Lakewood Ranch gets on the board. 7-27 with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Lakewood Ranch gets on the board. 7-0 on the quarterback. The quarterback gives it to his fullback, and it runs right into the end zone for Lakewood Ranch. Waiting on a kickoff by number 15, Travis Friedman. Here's the kick. Big, huge kick by Travis Friedman. Will sail right into the end zone for a touchback.
Man, that was some impressive leg strength there by kicker Travis Friedman. He kicked that one from the 40, about 5 yards deep into the end zone.
Last week against Venice, he kicked a 50-yarder.
Yeah, but it happened to be their only points in the game, but a really impressive kick there from Travis Friedman.
Braden River will start their drive at the 20-yard line. Welcome back to the River, folks. Brian Gagg in the offense. First time tonight, starts deep in their own territory. On the 25-yard line, Brian Gagg under center. Gives it to Cameron White. Cameron White heads up the field. Looks like he gains about 2 yards on the play. Will bring up second down for Braden River.
That was a nice tackle there by senior linebacker Mike Cook. He looked like he picked up Cameron White there for a little bit and drove him back. A short game for Braden River.
All right, folks. 2nd and 8 for Braden River. Brian Gagg under shotgun. Has Cameron White in the backfield. Knowledge McDaniels on the left side. Passes it to Knowledge. And has a hole. And looks like he breaks a few tackles. Still on his feet. And will be brought down by the Lakewood Ranch defense. But we'll get another Braden River first down.
It's a nice little bubble screen out to Knowledge McDaniel. It's like number 2, Deshaun Fenwick had made a key block on that one. Spring Knowledge free for another impressive game. Adding to his already impressive yardage total for this season. And Deshaun again lined up in the slot. Cameron White in the backfield, and Cravon Kuntz and Knowledge McDaniel on the outside.
Here's a snap. Gagg keeps it himself. Has Cravon Kuntz on the right side. Breaks a few tackles, still on his feet. And looks like he will get the Braden River first down. Now enters Lakewood Ranch territory.
It's a nice play there, just a nice little 5-yard curl route. Lakewood Ranch defender is backing off, and that's what you do when they are backing off. It looks like they're about 10 yards deep on that play. You just run that little 5-yard short little curl. You throw, it was good timing there from Gagg and Kuntz. The ball was right there as he turned around. And here we got a big hole for Knowledge McDaniel.
Knowledge still on his feet. Huge play by in the open field. Still on his feet and will be powered down at about the 10-yard line. We'll bring another 1st and goal for Braden River, and we'll bring them into the red zone.
That was a really nice run into the catch by Knowledge McDaniel, showing some of you guys his moves. Some impressive jukes and cutbacks on that play. The Lakewood Ranch defense looked extremely frustrated after not being able to tackle him, and it looks like Knowledge is coming out for a play, giving him a little breather after that long run.
All right, folks, I'll put Braden River in 1st and goal with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left.
Cameron White in the backfield and 2 wide receivers, Deshaun Fenwick and Cravon Kuntz on the right side.
Here's the snap, gives it to Cameron White, and looks like he'll head up to the goal line. Looks like he'll be just short.
And he was tackled there by number 10, Mike Cook, once again. His 2nd tackle on this drive. It looks like this Braden River is going to be at about 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
2nd and goal for Braden River. Brian Gagg on the shotgun. Has Cameron White in the backfield. Gives it to Cameron White's head right up, and looks like he will power right into the end zone for a Braden River touchdown.
Yep, just a nice little inside zone give there to number 24, Cameron White, who was out last week with an injury. Good to see him back on the field scoring a touchdown.
And that is Braden River's 5th touchdown of the night. And it's the first one for Cameron White. Both running backs have a touchdown tonight. Deshaun Fenwick started out the Braden River drive with the touchdown. And now Cameron White answers with another touchdown. A touchdown for the running back core. And it looks like a false start on Lakewood Ranch. And that will re-kick. That will make a re-kick for Brett Toma. He missed one already tonight. He looks like the Lakewood Ranch defenders got a hand on it. And here's the kick, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Lakewood Ranch is getting shelled by Braden River, 34-7, with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. Welcome back to the Braden River, folks. So we're waiting on the kickoff, and here's a kick by Brett Toma. Another big, long kick will start Lakewood Ranch at about the 2-yard line. And here comes Lakewood Ranch. It looks like he has a few holds still on his feet. And it looks like he'll be taken down at about the 30-yard line. And it looks like Lakewood Ranch is heading into their own 2-minute drill here before the half. Here comes Lakewood Ranch in their own 2-minute drill here. Here's the snap. It has his receiver, 81 for Lakewood Ranch, and will be stopped, and the ball is out. And it looks like he was down by contact before the ball came out. Looks like it'll be a 2nd and 5 for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, that was a nice catch there by junior wide receiver Cooper Corley. Looked like he almost coughed up the football at the end of the play, but looked like he was down. It's a solid gain on 1st down for the Mustangs to see what they can do with 2:25 left in the second.
2nd and 5 for Lakewood Ranch. Curtis under center. I formation for Lakewood Ranch. Here's the snap, gets it to his fullback, and looks like he will head upfield. And looks like he was stopped, but not before. About a 3-yard gain on the play will bring up 3rd down for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, it looked like number 13 defensive back Terrell Thomas who made the tackle on that play. And it's a big man, the tackle there from the 170-pound senior. It's a big man for him to tackle. A nice tackle from that defensive back spot.
We'll bring up 3rd down for Lakewood Ranch. 1 minute and 30 seconds left before halftime. Here's this. Oh, looks like we have a timeout called by Lakewood Ranch with 1 minute and 25 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. This is PNSN Sports.
Timeout, Mustang.
Lakewood Ranch, here comes their crucial 3rd down. 3rd and short for Lakewood Ranch. Carpenter under center. Shifting his receivers in motion. Gets it to his running back. Heads out left and will be taken down behind the line by Braden River. Number 20 for Braden River, Taylor Pawlikowski.
It was a really nice tackle by Taylor Pawlikowski there. Impressive pursuit. Ran down the running back, Mason Fisher, was able to get him by the ankles for a loss, bringing up a 4th down for Lakewood Ranch, and the Pirates will get the ball back after this timeout.
Timeout called by Braden River with 1 minute and 17 seconds left before halftime. Now, Grant, what do you think of the first half so far?
It's been a really impressive showing for the Braden River offense. Scored on all but 1 drive so far. And they're doing a really nice job of getting their best playmakers open. Cravon Coons already having a huge game coming out of his wide receiver spot. He has kind of some really nice plays. And they've actually gotten everyone involved. Had 5 different players score a touchdown here.
Cravon Cruz has two touchdowns. Knowledge McDaniels had 1. Cameron White also has 1, and Deshaun Fenwick has 1. Both the running back core both has a running back touchdown tonight. And looks like we have another timeout called by Braden River. Second timeout called in a row for Braden River. We're going to take a quick timeout here with 1 minute and 17 seconds left in the first half. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Here, we're waiting on a fourth down here. Lakewood Ranch is still on the field here. They are bringing the punt team on. 4th and 4 for Lakewood Ranch.
This is a big, crucial play in this game so far for both teams. Lakewood Ranch really needs to convert this to get something going on offense. And we have another timeout.
We've been having like a timeout frenzy here with 1 minute and 17 seconds left. Lakewood Ranch called it their second timeout of the night. And here we're coming out of the timeout, folks. Lakewood Ranch makes a wise decision and brings up the punt team. Tyrone Collins, the only Pirate receiver in the backfield to receive the punt. Here's the punt. Booming punt. Very high. Looks like it'll land at about the 33-yard line. And that's where Brian Gagg and the offense will come back on. Now, Grant, here's a crucial. You think Coach Bradley decides, hey, this is a rivalry game, we want to score as much points as we can, or you think they do conservatively, they do running back, bring it to halftime?
Well, I definitely don't think Coach Bradley's going to run up the score. Coach Bradley's a really great guy, and I think he would show sportsmanship, even though this is one of our hated rivals. We don't want to run up the score against them. Be very unsportsmanlike of us, and definitely we in the booth would not appreciate it. But I do not think that Coach Bradley's going to send it in here. He's going to try and score, but I do not think he's going to be intentionally running up the score on Lakewood Ranch.
All right, folks, here's the snap. Gagg throws it deep. And, oh, big hit by Deshaun Fenwick. And he is still on the ground. Huge hit by Lakewood Ranch. No penalties, no flags on the play. Oh, the late flag in the backfield.
And that looks like it's going to be on Braden River and back them up. Maybe a holding call there. I couldn't quite see it.
But that was a big hit by Deshaun Fenwick.
Yeah, Deshaun Fenwick took a lick there, and that's a tough hit. Good to see that he got up, and it looks like he's still in the game.
All right, folks. Dial back Braden, we're up a mile. 1st and 20. First and 20 for Braden River. They got to go a mile. 3 wide receivers out on the left side. Keeps it himself. Passes it to Knowledge. Knowledge has a screen. It looks like he's still on his feet and will be taken down at about the 25-yard line.
And looks like a no-huddle approach here from Braden River. We're still trying to score despite only 40 seconds left. And if it was me down here, I wouldn't try anything crazy here. Might just be another short little pass.
Here's the snap. Gagg has it, keeps it himself. Heads up the field, still on his feet. And here comes the Lakewood Ranch defenders. We'll head back to the original line. And it will be a 3rd and 10 by the timeout.
Got a timeout for Braden River here with 23 seconds left in the second quarter. And a 3rd down and 10 incoming for the Pirates.
Now, folks, halftime is especially approaching, and stay tuned because you're going to hear who wins Senior King and Queen. It will be brought to you here live on Pirate Nation Sports Network. Frankly, I'm anxious to see who wins the senior one, Grant.
Yeah, we had a lot of people running for Senior King and Queen this year. A lot of great candidates. The top three for each gender were announced a few days ago, and it'll be interesting to see which 2 out of those 6 will be victorious.
As you said, I said a couple times, I thought my support for Kyle Goda and Brittany Walters. Hopefully they bring it home tonight. All right, folks.
Knowledge is wide open.
Passes it to Knowledge, and looks like he will just walk out of bounds at about 50-yard line. About the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good decision by Knowledge there. You got to get out of bounds in that situation if you want any chance of maybe setting up Bet Toma for a field goal or maybe even a touchdown.
17 seconds left. Pirates at about midfield. Pirates at about midfield. Brian Gagg telling his offense. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Rolls right. Has a receiver. Has Cravon Kreutz, and he will just slide right out of bounds. 9 seconds left. And we'll put Braden River at about the
Actually, Kerry,
35.
I think they called that incomplete.
Wow, they called that incomplete?
They didn't call that incomplete. Cravon must not have got his feet down. Look from here like he could get his feet down, but they were on the far side of the field from the press box.
It was pretty close.
But yeah, let's. We got 9 seconds left here. Might have a Hail Mary attempt here. With the way the receivers have the last 2 weeks, there's definitely a good possibility of a scoring opportunity here. And Lakewood Ranch only has 1 safety deep, so interesting decision.
All right, folks, 9 seconds. Here's the snap. Receivers roll out. Cavs at the Knowledge. Knowledge will just walk right out of bounds. And this might be in Brett Toma field goal range. And we will see what will happen here. Brian Gagg in the offense still on the field.
And this is going to be a long field goal attempt here if it is indeed for Brett Toma to come out on the field. And it looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
Offense is still on the field. 4 seconds left. They're going into the end zone, Grant.
Yeah, still only 1 safety deep for Lakewood Ranch. All the corners were backpedaling last time, but let's see. We got a timeout for Lakewood Ranch.
Looks like Lakewood Ranch calls their final timeout of the half with 4 seconds left. They're just making sure Braden River, they don't want to get fooled by Braden River. Now, this is going to be a crucial one for Coach Bradley. Either you keep the offense out on the field, Grant, or you bring in Brett Toma to try and kick the extra point, kick the field goal.
Yeah, this is a very long field goal, so I'd be a little surprised if Brett Toma came out here. Brett Toma, I think, would definitely have it in him, but this is a very long field goal.
Now, Grant, I saw him this pre-game, and he was nailing kicks out from about the 35-yard line. So this possibly could be in his range if Coach Bradley decides it. But this is going to be a call for Coach Bradley.
And it looks like he's going to keep the offense out on the field.
All right, folks, looks like Coach Bradley's made his mind up. He's going for the end zone. Cameron White in the backfield.
And we got Lakewood Ranch defenders backing off, guarding the end lines.
All right, folks, here's the snap by Gagg. Blitz coming by Lakewood Ranch. Gets out of it. Still on his feet. Shuffles right. Has a receiver.
Wide open.
And has Knowledge wide open. Double coverage. And looks like it looks incomplete. Knowledge McDaniels almost had it. And almost Deshaun Fenwick almost had it. And we will head into the halftime locker rooms. Braden River has a commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch, 34-7. Now, Grant, what was your key for the first half?
Well, just big plays from Braden River, especially Cravon Kuntz with 2 long chunk plays. And Knowledge McDaniels also made some nice moves after the catch. That has allowed the Braden River offense to be very successful so far. And we'll look for that to continue here in the second half when we get back.
Braden River came out guns blazing in the first half. We're going to see how they do in the second half. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we turn it over to the public address announcer, Mr. Nelson, to tell you now who has won the homecoming court for 2017 here at Braden River High School.
And for the sophomores, sophomore Prince, Des Mobley. And sophomore princess, Maddie Baker. And now for the juniors. Junior Prince, Shamar Curry. And junior princess, Jana Clewitt. And now for the seniors. Senior Prince.
Who was it?
Maxwell Crane.
I know, dude.
And senior princess, Sophie McNulty. And your senior homecoming king, Kyle Goda. And your senior homecoming queen, Brittany Phillips. And a special thank you to Sharon Fellow and the BRHS administration. Also, congratulations to the student government, Lakewood High School for another great homecoming week.
I've been there.
over you.
ball. Number 15. Travis Freeman is set to kick.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Braden River. Harry Lavisa alongside Grant Allen, coming to you to present the third quarter play. You just watched the halftime show and the homecoming court announced. We want to congratulate the winners, including Senior King Kyle Goda and Senior Queen Brittany Phillips on their wins. We wish them luck. We congratulate them from Pirate
We got a
Nation
pooch
Sports
kick
Network.
here.
And now we are ready to start their third quarter play here. And it looks like number 14 for Braden River, Mark Davis, is going to take it out for the Pirates.
Mark Davis on return.
And it looks like that's where Brian Gagg and the offense will start the second half tonight here at the River.
Been a very impressive first half showing from the Braden River offense. Coaching staff and Coach Sanders, offensive coordinator, will be looking for more of the same here in the second half. Expect a lot more runs than we saw in the first half. Braden River just going to try and milk this clock out and celebrate in the locker room with the victory.
All right, folks. First and 10 for Brian Gagg and the offense. Here's the snap. Has number 15, Knowledge McDaniels, wide open and has a hole, and he's running around the field. Freight train on the way, and he will sail right into the end zone. The boat's hitting the docks, folks, and he gets the Braden River touchdown right off the board for Braden River. Huge run by Knowledge McDaniels.
On the first play of the second half, a 76-yard screen pass to Knowledge McDaniel. You give it to Knowledge, he does the rest. Streaking down the sideline, speeding past Lakewood defenders. What another impressive touchdown by Knowledge McDaniel. Some kind of season this kid is having. And he's only a junior, folks. He'll be here next year, and he'll be doing the same kind of things next year, if you ask me, Harrison.
I think so, too. Knowledge McDaniel. I've known Knowledge since he was a freshman. He's a great guy, and he really deserves it here.
Yeah, he's relishing his opportunity as that number 1 wide receiver spot, and he's doing a great job.
And the extra point is good. Braden River extends their lead over Lakewood Ranch, 41-7. All right, folks, welcome back to Braden River. Knowledge McDaniels for Braden River. His second touchdown of the night. Has a huge quarterback run for Braden River. The huge wide receiver run for Braden River. And here's the kickoff for Brett Toma, and will return by Lakewood Ranch. And here's a Lakewood Ranch for number 3, and he is taken down by a huge hit by the Braden River defense. And that's where Lakewood Ranch will start their first drive of the second half. Now, what is the key for Lakewood Ranch to try to recover from any of this, Grant?
Well, they've been very unsuccessful rushing the football so far, and with the score how it is, you would have to think they'd be all but abandoning it here in the second half. Look for some more throws this second half, especially to tight end Drake Terrio and junior wide receiver Cooper Corley.
All right, folks, here's the first and 10 for Lakewood Ranch, their first drive of the night in the second quarter and the second half.
And it looks like we got Cooper Corley and Amari Pitts matched up on one another. They were once best friends in middle school.
Fake run, a little fake out there from
Tyrone Collins with the pass break up on that play, and looks like it's going to be second down for Lakewood.
We'll bring up a second down for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying about Cooper Corley and Amari Pitts, they were once they were very good friends at Braden River Middle. I was friends with both of them. They're both great guys. And I'm sure they're relishing the opportunity to go up against each other right now. They're on your right side of the screen, down at the bottom.
All right, folks, here's a snap. Gives it to his running back, and he is stuck.
And he's
And the
fumbled.
ball is out. The ball is out by Braden River. Knocked out by Braden River's number 20.
That was a really nice play by Chase Kickoff.
Not the senior leader for Braden River, Chase Kickoff, comes up with a crucial fumble, takes away any momentum Lakewood Ranch has in this game, and gives the Pirates a first down in Lakewood Ranch territory.
What a strip by Chase Kickoff, number 25, the star defender of this Braden River Pirates team. It's a wonderful strip, reached right in there, and he yanked that right out of the fullback's hands. And that's going to be a very good field position for the Braden River offense. We'll see if they can come out on the field and score another touchdown. And it looks like that's going to be all for Brian Gegg tonight. Coaching staff not wanting to risk him an injury. And backup number 7, Jake Hepler, is coming in at quarterback.
Jake Hepler, he came in at Palmetto and took over for the injured Brian Gegg, and he threw a gem that game, passing for over 150 yards, 3 touchdowns.
We got a delay game, looks like, on the.
Well,
Yep, delay game on the Pirates, and that's what happens when you got your backup quarterback in the game. Jake Hepler had some reps this season so far, but got to pay attention to that play call, young fella.
Now, folks, we got to give some thank yous on that sack strip to Coach Post, the defensive end coach for Braden River. He's been doing a phenomenal job for Braden River in the past few years he's been here. Now Hepler throws out to number 28, Travis Toby, and he is taken down by the Lakewood defender.
Yeah, that was a really nice hit by Lakewood Ranch defensive linebacker Noah Ben-Guzzi. He's a senior, couldn't but make a big hit on tight end Travis Toby in the flat there. And that's how you cover those flats. You come up and you see it, you see the ball, you hit the ball. That was a nice play there by that Lakewood linebacker.
All right, folks, 2nd and long for Braden River. Jake Hepler on the gun. Here's the snap. Looks for a receiver downfield. Has number 17. Wide open, Robbie Goldgecker. The man was just called up from JV, and he is a playmaker here for the Pirates, extending the lead for Braden River tremendously on the huge catch from backup quarterback Jake Hepler.
That was a really nice play all the way around. Jake Hepler delivered a beautiful deep ball, and Robbie Goldgecker, in his first game called up from JV, he's getting a lot of love from his teammates on the sideline. That's a big one in his young career. Got, like we said, only a freshman, got a long way to go, and that's a nice sign there for this Braden River wide receiver corps.
All right, folks, huge pickup by the sophomore for Braden River. Here's the kick, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Braden River extends their lead over Lakewood Ranch, 48-7, folks. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Braden River has a commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch, 48-7. And here's the kick by Brett Tum, another fantastic kick. Here come the Braden River special teams. And it looks like a bunch of blocks in the back. The Lakewood Ranch defender still on his feet. Breaks a few tackles, head out offside, and will be taken down at about the 38-yard line. And that was an all right kick. That was a fantastic kick by Brett Toma. And the Lakewood Ranch defender, number 11, Mason Fisher, comes in and makes a good run for Lakewood Ranch, but unfortunately taken down by the Braden River special teams.
Yeah, that was a solid run there by running back Mason Fisher after he received the kickoff. It's going to give Lakewood good field position at about the 37-yard line. They got a long way to go to come back into this one, folks.
That is right, Grant. All right, folks, here comes senior quarterback for Lakewood Ranch, Justin Curtis. Now, Justin Curtis, he's had 1 touchdown tonight. The rest have been 3 and outs, or he had the fumble last, the strip sack. Waiting on the officials here.
Looks like he was talking to one of the offensive tackles for the Mustangs. And here we go with the I formation again. Look for Lakewood Ranch.
All right, first and goal for Lakewood Ranch. Gives it to his fullback. Fullback charges up the field, still on his feet, and will get the Lakewood Ranch first down.
And tackle there by number 18, defensive back Javer and Burks.
That will be a first down, Lakewood Ranch, at about midfield.
That was a nice run there for the fullback, Chase Sharp on the carry there. Nice solid run up the gut for 12 yards. Let the big fella rumble a little bit down in there.
All right, that'll bring up a first down for Lakewood Ranch. Here's the I formation, gives it to his running back, number 34, and he just barrels up the field for 5 yards. We'll bring up second down for Lakewood Ranch.
And that was Noah Font on the tackle, one of the other star defensive ends to chase Kickoff on that Braden River defense. And it looks like Jackson Dietz is coming onto the field, replacing Noah Font. We got 2nd and 10 here for Lakewood Ranch.
All right, folks, here comes second and 5 for Lakewood Ranch at about midfield. Here comes Justin Curtis under center. Has his running back, Mason Fisher, in the backfield. Getting the call by the Lakewood sideline. Still under center. Here's a snap. Gives it to his running back. Breaks out line. And a huge stop by the Braden River defense. And that will bring up a crucial third down for Lakewood Ranch.
And that was number 51, Luke Reeves, the sophomore defensive lineman, came in from his defensive line spot, made a nice play in the backfield. And that's gonna keep it right about 3rd and 5. A little bit, maybe lost a few inches there. And looks like Lakewood is ready for this snap. Again, under center.
All right. We'll bring up a 3rd and 5 for Lakewood Ranch, under center for Curtis. Changes the play. Has his running back, Mason Fisher, in the backfield. Here's the snap. Fakes it. Keeps it himself. Rolls left. Throws it to his tight end. And complete. And a Lakewood Ranch first down by number 85 for Lakewood Ranch.
Drake Terrio there with the catch.
And that will keep the Lakewood Ranch drive alive.
And looks like we have a water break.
And we will take a small break here with 5 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Lakewood Ranch is driving. This is PNSN Sports. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Lakewood Ranch is driving in Pirate territory at about the 30-yard line. Quarterback Justin Curtis, the senior. Here gets a snap, throws it to his receiver. And a little fake, and passes it incomplete. A little bit of a fake call there.
Yeah, another play action pass there. Looked like he was looking for tight end number 80, Mickey Cuxersit.
And it looks like that will bring up a 2nd and 10 for Lakewood Ranch.
Lakewood Ranch has the ball very close to the red zone here. Well, it's up to the Braden River defense to stop them and prevent them from scoring another touchdown.
All right, folks. 2nd and 10 for Lakewood Ranch. 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in this quarter. The I formation under center for Curtis. Here's a snap, gives it to his fullback, and he will charge for about a 2-yard gain on the play. Will bring up another crucial third down for Lakewood Ranch.
So we got 3rd down and 9. And fullbacks coming off the field in favor of number 85 tight end Drake Terrio.
3rd and 9 for Lakewood Ranch.
And looks like we still got one back, and they're still under center with two wide receivers and 2 tight ends. We got 12 personnel on the field for Lakewood Ranch.
Ready for the snap. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Throws it. Has a man open. But incomplete. Big breakup by number 14 to Braden River.
That was number 14, Mark Davis, on the pass deflection there, but that was a poor throw by Justin Curtis there.
He had him open, but Mark Davis just came in and ended any thought of that.
Yeah, the throw was a little bit behind his intended receiver there. And looks like we got the punting team coming back on the field out again. That's got to be a tough one for, we got the field goal unit coming out on the field.
Now this kicker, Travis Freeman, like we said in the last quarter, has made a 50-yarder at Venice. Their only score of that game against Venice, and this is about
a 48-yarder.
This is about a 48-yard kick, and here's a kick, and kick is up, and the kick is sailing, and it looks like the kick is no good. So Braden River, good stop on defense, will bring the offense back out onto the field at about the 35-yard line of their own. And we will take a quick break here, and we'll send it back to the action with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in this quarter. This is PSNN Sports.
PNS. Wait a second.
Welcome back to Braden River, folks. Braden River brings her offense back on the field after the missed field goal by Travis Freeman. And here's a snap by Gag. Gives it to number 26 for Braden River. Chase Warren Clausen. And that will gain about 3 yards on the play. Will bring up a 2nd and about 7 for Braden River. Jake Hepler in now for Brian Gag after Brian Gag shovels in 4 touchdown passes.
Jake Hepler's already got 1 tonight. We'll see if he can add to that total.
All right, here's a snap by Hepler. Has number 12 for Braden River wide open.
And that's going to be junior wide receiver Jack Milner, the first time we've called his name tonight.
And that'll bring up a 3rd and short for Braden River. Jake Hepler. Under center. Here's the snap. Gives it to his running back. Running back charges right up the field. Still on his feet. And he will be taken down. That will give Braden River a first down.
And Braden River maybe has the opportunity to get one more play in here before the end of the quarter. Only 15 seconds left and counting. And it looks like they're probably going to get this play off. We'll see what Coach Sanders calls.
All right, folks, here's the snap on a 1st and 10. Hepler keeps it himself, looks for a receiver down the field, has number 1 wide open, Kayron Kreutz, and will stumble out of bounds and will end up with another Braden River first down. And that will take us into the 4th quarter here at the River. Braden River has a commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch, 48-7. Once again, I'm Harry Lavisa alongside Grant Allen. And Grant, what are you expecting for the 4th quarter?
I expect some conservative play calls, but also expect Jake Hepler to air it out a little bit. Jake Hepler doesn't get a ton of reps at quarterback, so a good opportunity here to get some game action in case Brian Gag would go down with an injury like he did earlier. Let's of course hope not, but we'll see here.
All right, folks, we're going to take a little break here, and we are beginning the 4th quarter here in a matter of moments on Pirate Nation Sports Network. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. We begin the fourth quarter of play here. Braden River has a commanding lead over Lakewood Ranch, 48-0. And here's Jake Hepler, gives it to Warren. Warren goes up the middle, still on his feet, and will take it about to the first down line. It looks like he will get the first down. That is another Braden River first down.
The offense looking good here with some of the backups in the game. Jake Hepler looking fairly solid so far. Had a really nice throw to Robbie Goecker earlier in the game. But some nice runs so far by Warren Clausen, number 26.
All right, folks. 1st and 10 for Braden River. Here's a snap. Hepler keeps it. Looks for a receiver. Has Goecker wide open, and he is still on his feet, and he will run out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Will be another Braden River first down, with Braden River driving into Lakewood Ranch territory.
Braden River offense chugging along here. A nice completion to Goecker there. And a nice little run after the catch. Gained about 7-8 yards after the catch.
All right, here comes the first down by Hepler. Ready for the snap. Gets the snap. Gives it to Warren. Warren heads to the left side. Has a hole, but it will be taken down by the Lakewood Ranch defense. And that will bring up a 2nd and about 7 for Braden River.
Yeah, just a short run there. Looks like he got 2 yards on the play, 2nd and 8. And we got a one wide receiver on each side of the formation for Braden River. And we got a big heavy package here for Braden River, 12 personnel, 1 running back, 2 tight ends.
Here's
and
a snap. High snap. Looks for
wide open,
and it will be taken down. A little bit of a tough hit.
And that's going to be a flag.
That's going to be a 15-yard penalty right there. And that will give Braden River another first down at about the 10-yard line, and that should put them in the red zone.
Yeah, looking for number 88 there, Quinn York. Huge tight end, 6'4", 215. Looking there, but a little bit too high for the big 6'4" big body target. But that's going to be, yes, an unnecessary roughness on Lakewood Ranch. This will be a 15-yard penalty.
Now that is Lakewood Ranch's 2nd unnecessary roughness call tonight. And that will put Braden River in 1st and goal. First and goal.
It's going to be 1st and goal from the 8 for Braden River. Again, 2 wide receivers split out, 1 on each side. And again, 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 1 running back in for the Pirates.
All right, here's Hepler ready for the snap. Here's the snap. Keeps it himself. Gives it to Robbie, and Robbie will go upfield. Looks like he will gain about 5 yards. Will bring up 2nd and goal for Braden River. Robbie Goecker. He's had a tremendous night for Braden River. A backup just called up from JV. He was returning punts tonight. He had a touchdown, and he's been doing phenomenal tonight.
Yeah, he's doing a really nice job at wide receiver. Coaching staff always like to see young players coming in and making some plays early, and he's shown that this wide receiving core has a lot of depth. Coach Lacey's doing a really nice job with all his receivers, not just the best 2, Naj McDaniel and Cravon Kuntz. All of the wide receivers have been doing a fantastic job so far this season.
And that was a run by number 34, Braden River, and that will give them a 3rd and goal for Braden River.
And looks like officials timeout.
Looks like an official timeout. We are going to take an official timeout here with 8 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. This is Pirate Nation Sports Network. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. There was an injured Lakewood Ranch Mustang on the field. We'll give you his update as soon as we know it. And we are ready for this 3rd and 3 for Braden River. Jake Hepler in the offense, getting ready for the snap. Here's the snap. Rolls left, keeps it himself. Will keep it himself. Will head right into the end zone for a touchdown for Braden River.
And Jake Hepler keeps it himself on the little rollout to the left. And a nice little scramble there by Jake Hepler. Didn't really have anybody open, but he saw the open field, and he got in there. Credit to Jake Hepler. A nice play and a nice drive by that Braden River offense.
And that will extend the lead over Lakewood Ranch, 54-7. And it looks like we got backup kicker in the game now for Braden River, number 66. Jonathan Marcris on ready for the extra point.
Jake Hepler on the snap.
Here's the kick, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Lakewood Ranch is getting completely shelled by Braden River here tonight, 55-7. Welcome back to Braden River, folks. We're just about ready to kick it off here, to give it to Lakewood Ranch with 6 minutes left. We're on a running clock, so this game's going to go by pretty quick. All right, ready for the kickoff here. And the kick is up, and a good kick.
Booming kick.
And that will sail right into the end zone for a touchback. And Lakewood Ranch will start their drive at the 25-yard line.
Moment to remind everyone again of the 5th annual Forever the Game Dinner and Auction benefiting Braden River High School Athletics will be on March 3rd, 2018. Tickets are on sale tonight at the Boosters merchandise booth.
All right, folks. Welcome back to Braden River. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in this game. Lakewood Ranch starts their drive at the 25-yard line. Here's the snap. Gives it to his running back, and he will be taken down by the Braden River defense. Number 5, Justin Curtis for Lakewood Ranch, a quarterback. He's had an all right night. You know, he had the 1 touchdown, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think he actually is out of the game now. I think Lakewood Ranch not wanting to rest their starting quarterback for injury in a game that's been so lopsided, honestly. Looks like number 7 or 8, number 9, number 9, George Davis is in. He is a junior.
Davis in now for Lakewood Ranch. Now he's a junior, so this could possibly be the future for Lakewood Ranch next year. Junior, I mean, we'll see how he does in the last 5 minutes here. Will the band start shuffling out onto the field? Hopefully we don't have a Stanford Cal game here.
Yeah, that would definitely be interesting, but I don't think any type of game-winning plays you're going to be having that band on the field.
All right, folks, 3rd and 10 for Lakewood Ranch here. Davis ready for the snap, under center. Has his wide receivers out to left and right. Here's the snap, keeps it himself, rolls left. Here comes the blitz. And big sack by number 99 of Braden River, Jack Ward on the play there.
Jack Ward making the most of his opportunities. Nice sack there of quarterback George Davis. able to get in that backfield in a hurry and chase them down, and that's going to be a 4th and 10. And here comes the punting unit for Lakewood Ranch.
Now I think the punting unit's has been working overtime here for Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, they've been awfully busy tonight. It looks like Travis Freeman, the kicker, is going to be on this punt instead of their previous punter.
All right, folks, we got.
Looks like we got number 23, Maurice Fed, back deep to return this punt.
And it looks like he will be in great field position for the Pirates. He's walking to Lakewood Ranch's own 35-yard line.
Actually, I don't think the Pirates are really going to receive this punt. I think this is going to let it go.
Here's the punt.
Yeah,
looks down,
and it's going to let it go.
roll.
And it's going to hit the ref.
And it looks like it's going to roll at about midfield. And Braden River, that's where they're going to start their drive with 3 minutes left. And Grant, what are you thinking from the rest of the? So Grant, what has your been evaluation of the game tonight?
Well, the Braden River offense and defense on both sides of the football have been just nothing short of spectacular. The defense only holding Lakewood to 7 points and really stopping their run game. What Lakewood Ranch tries to do to beat opponents is physically ground and pound against them and wear them out. But the Braden River defense has remained fresh and played a really nice game. And on offense, the wide receivers and running backs have both been doing a great job, as well as quarterback Brian Gagg and Jay Hepler. Both make some really nice deep throws down the field today. But I think the story of the game has to be the wide receivers. Najee McDaniel and Cravon Kuntz have been some real playmakers so far in this game. And there's another catch by a wide receiver.
And another catch by number 87, Quinn Mcnulty. Caught for a now Braden River, another first down. Now, Quinn Mcnulty, he was brought up from the JV team. A lot of JV call-ups now, and now we're seeing them because a lot of stars are being rested, because I think this game is pretty in hand for Braden River.
Yeah, well, it's good opportunity for the coaching staff to see what they got to look in the up-and-coming school years coming up here, and he is muscled down.
And he will have probably about no gain on the play, and that will bring up third and about 1 for Braden River. And the crowd now chanting, "Go home, Lakewood." So I think that's a bad sign for Lakewood Ranch fans here tonight.
Yeah, it looks like some of the Lakewood fans are listening to them. The section's clearing a little bit.
All right, a little screen pass to number 12 for Braden River, and he's still on his feet. And he will get the Braden River first down to number 13.
Jack Milner with another catch. I think his second of the game. Made a nice move around the corner there.
All right, folks. 1 minute left in this game. Now Lakewood Ranch. The defense maybe trying to make a last stand here.
And we got a timeout on the field. Looks like he's talking to one of the Braden River linemen.
All right, folks. We're down to the last minute of play here against Lakewood Ranch. And here we go. Jake Hepler on the gun. Gives it to his running back, and he will run up the field. Looks like he is still on his feet, and then he will be brought down.
Maurice Fed with the carry there. First of the night.
All right, folks, 39 seconds. This game is going to be official here. And I think Braden River's just going to let the clock run down.
Looks like we got one more play here before as the old saying goes, before the fat lady sings, Harrison.
All right, folks, Jake Hepler ready under shotgun. Here's a snap. Gives it to his running back. Looks like a penalty flag. Looks like Whistles are calling it off. Looks like maybe an offsides. And I think that's going to be it, folks. Braden River wins at rivalry week. They win clumpy at the beginning of the throw. You got to witness to your homecoming court. And Braden River will pull out the victory against Lakewood Ranch, 55-7. A commanding victory for the Braden River Pirates. Now, Grant, what is your key to the game?
Yeah, well, definitely just the play of the wide receivers. They made some really nice catches here, and they definitely deserve the game ball from Coach Bradley or Coach Sanders, whoever hands out game balls. But they've done a really nice job.
And we want to congratulate Coach Lacey, the wide receivers coach. He did a phenomenal job. His wide receivers got almost half of the touchdowns tonight. He had Knowledge McDaniels with 2. He had Cravon Cruz with 2. And he had Robbie Gogecker, the JV call-up, had 1. All right, folks. Once again, your final here, Braden River, 55, Lakewood Ranch, 7. I'm Harry Lavisa, and we want to along with Grant Allen. We want to thank everybody down in the booth. We want to down in the truck, Mr. Yates, my boy Christopher up top, Miss Toole, Jared, everybody down in the truck. We want to thank you so much. And remember, next week we'll be home for senior night against Northport. And Grant?
Yeah, and if you would like to stick around, it looks like we got both Braden River and Lakewood Ranch bands ready to perform after the players clear out, and cheerleaders clear out the field.
All right, folks, we're going to turn over to the bands here. The bands here at the Braden River. And once again, your final 55, Braden River, Lakewood Ranch 77. All right, folks, I'm Harry Lavisa signing off for Pirate Nation Sports Network. Have a good night. And remember, we're here all day, every day.